welcome back to the All Things Good channel and to a new vlog, the first vlog of 2025. Happy New Year to you. How are you all? I hope you're all doing really well and have had a lovely Christmas time and hopefully a bit of a break. Many of you might not have, you might have just had a day or two, but hopefully you've all had a lovely time. I am very chilled, very refreshed from having a lovely break. I've missed you lots and lots, but it has been lovely to put the camera down and have a little bit of a break. And well, like everybody now, all the decorations are down. It's all completely done, isn't it? Had a bit of a sort out and a tidy up. Made a little purchase, you can see here. In fact, there's two of these. I'll show you those in a bit more detail another time, because what's happening now is that now that Christmas is out the way, I'm very much into house moving mode. Now, we don't have a date yet or anything like that, but we've really got to start getting organised now and start thinking about what we need in the new house, what we need to get rid of in the old houses. And this was a purchase from IKEA this last week, and it was a bargain. I've got two of them, and actually they're for the new kitchen, but we've decided to put them here for now. I'm going to show you those another time because there's quite a lot to get through today. So if you are here for the first time, you've not met me before, my name is Polly, and I've had this channel going now for about 2.5, 3 years. When I started it, I was a little bit unsure, I was a bit broken. I'd just come out of a very long-term relationship that wasn't very healthy at all, and I've had to do a lot of rebuilding. And I started the channel with the hope that people in the same situation who perhaps felt the same would come on board, and we'd start a little community really about sort of how we get through and how to be yourself and how to express yourself without the fear of being reprimanded or, you know, criticised and those kind of things. This is Albert Cat. If you've not met Albert before, he's my eldest cat. He's nearly 12. We've got Mila as well that you probably saw a few minutes ago. She's now sitting down there, but she's always hiding. She's dead cute. She's always hiding, but she's the troublesome one. And yeah, I have a history of being in television, theatre, music, performing arts. And so starting up the YouTube channel was a little bit of creativity for me to get back into. It's something I hadn't done for a long time, so it felt very natural to me. And I love having the channel. I love everybody that has followed me right from the start. Love to have new people on board. It's great to see you, and if you are one of my regulars, lovely to see you once again, and thank you for joining me. So yeah, I've got a bit of a history of all sorts of things that I've covered here on the channel before. Unfortunately, I lost my sister to cancer back in 2013 when she was only 45. So I am very sort of active in sort of cancer research and anything like that. I'm a cancer survivor myself. Also on the channel you will see Nancy, who is my mom. So it's Nancy, aka Mom, who will be 95 this year, and Mom has dementia. So we're having a house move soon so that Mom can live with us. And you will also see my partner. Well, will you see him? Because he's actually known on this channel as the Invisible Chef, because he doesn't like his face to be seen and he doesn't talk on camera, but he's a great cook. So you probably have seen him throughout Vlogmas if you've not seen him before, but he does lots of lovely recipes here on the channel as well. But 2025 for myself and the family is going to be really busy to begin with. House move, lots of things to do, lots of decluttering videos I should be doing, lots of cleaning videos, lots of I don't know, sorting out really at the moment. And then of course the house move, so I want to incorporate some interior design, new products for the new house, how we adapt the house for Nancy, lots and lots going on. And also in January, i.e. this month, I'm going to be 50, so I've got a surprise holiday coming up as well that I don't know where I'm going, so that'll be interesting because you'll come along to that as well. But anyway, let's get into the first video of 2025. I hope you enjoy it. As you know, we're very lucky to have the majestic Lichfield Cathedral on our doorstep, and whilst we didn't get a chance to visit it before Christmas, I did take Nancy for a little wander around there in between Christmas and New Year. And once again, we weren't disappointed. What a beautiful place. really make New Year's resolutions, but one thing I have decided to do this year and going forward is to be a little bit more mindful and take things a little bit more steady where I can, and not to try and get stressed about things. Easier said than done, I know, but one of the things I didn't want to get stressed about was tidying up and getting the Christmas decorations down. So I took it steady. It did take me quite a long time actually, but I wanted to make sure that everything was packed away safely, that nothing will get broken, both in the house move that's up and coming, and also I wanted to make sure that when I reopen all my lovely Christmas decorations next year, I know that they're going to have been kept nice, safe, and they won't get broken. Now this is a little trick my grandmother taught me. With the old radio times or TV times that's now redundant, roll it up, and when you take your lights off your tree or wherever you've got your lights, wrap them round so that next year when you open them all up, they won't be tangled. It's brilliant. Here we are, having our moment on the bed, our first moment on the bed of 2025, and I have missed this. I have missed our little chats, and of course we don't do moment on the bed throughout Vlogmas because there's so much else to do and so little time to do it. So it's really lovely just to sit down and have a chat with you at last. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have had a lovely Christmas break, lovely Christmas time, and are having a very happy new year so far. Well, this year is bringing lots of changes for me and my family. If you have followed my vlogs of late or have followed me for the past couple of years, there's been a lot going on, and of recent times we have decided to make the decision to sell two houses, my house and the house that Mom, aka Nancy, currently lives in, to buy one house where we can take care of Nancy on a day-to-day basis. So she's with us 24/7. So we're hoping that the house move will be soon. We don't have a date yet. As it stands at the moment, everything's going according to plan, which is super. And I would sort of think that it is sort of in the next sort of 8 to 10, 11 weeks, hopefully at the maximum, that we will be moving. So as soon as the Christmas decorations were down, I was in house moving mode. And I am now thinking of all the things I need to sort out, both in this house and in Mum's house. I've got a lot to do, a lot of decluttering to do. I've got a lot of charity shop runs to do. And I've also got some things I'm selling. So I'm selling some furniture because we're going to need different furniture for the new property. Mum's going to have to sell some furniture so we can get her most important items in the new house, and there's all sorts going on. There is, and it's very exciting, as well as I know will be very difficult actually at times, particularly for Nancy. When you're dealing with dementia, any sort of change of environment is difficult and will take some adjustment, and some days she's very positive about wanting to move house, and other days she's quite anxious about moving house, and she understands all the reasons and it's for the right reasons, and some days she's really chatty about it, and other days she goes, oh, I'm scared and I love my little house and I don't really want to leave it. So mixed bag of emotions, which is understandable, but it's a mixed bag of emotions for us all as well, really, because we are all moving for the main reason of having Mum live with us, but within that move we're accommodating the whole family and the whole family's needs and requirements to live a full day-to-day life. So there's been a lot to think about and there will be a lot to do, and I do hope that you follow me on that journey. And the house move is going to be very exciting because I shall have lots of interior design ideas and some changes to make, and we can go shopping for furniture and bits and pieces, and it'll all be very new and exciting. So I am fundamentally really looking forward to it, but it's going to be hard work and busy work up until that point. And as I say, I've got a lot of sorting out to do. So that is the first start of the year. And within the first start of the year as well, in fact, this month, I have a birthday. It's quite a big birthday, I think, really, because on the 18th of January, I should be 50. Yes, 50 years old. I can't believe it. Half a century. I can't believe it. But here we are. And, well, my sister, my elder sister, who was always 9 years older than me, never got to 50. So I joke about getting old, but actually it's a privilege. It's a privilege to become 50 because there are a lot of people that don't. And yeah, so whilst it's a bit sort of daunting, it's also a privilege to be here. A privilege to be here and to be able to be looking after Nancy, who will be 95 this year. How incredible is that? She'll be 95 this year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She's bloody marvellous. So yes, I'm having a 50th birthday this month as well. And whilst on my birthday, we're having a meal out with lots of family and friends, there is also a surprise in the pipeline for me. And a couple of days after my birthday, I am being whisked away by Paul, aka the Invisible Chef, to a destination unknown. Unknown to me, that is. I have a surprise holiday booked for a few days. All I know is that it's going to be very cold and I need my passport, and they don't use euros. That's all I know, and I am not going to find out until I am boarding the aircraft. Not one for surprises generally at that level am I, because I'm a bit of a control freak. And if I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm not organised, or I'm not planned, or it's not, to schedule, all those kind of things, I'm a bit sort of, And I can't wait, because the whole idea of the surprise for my 50th birthday is probably one of the nicest things anybody has ever done for me. And I can't wait. But I'm also a little bit, where are we going? Please tell me where we're going. I really want to know where I'm going. What do I pack? What do I do? I've got to go with it. I've got to go with it and be brave, and be very, very brave. It's very exciting. So the first start of this year is exciting, busy, emotional. There's lots of things going on. And who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it that if you were watching my channel a couple of years ago, that I'd be in this position now saying, I'm moving house. Life has changed. I have a fabulous partner in my life. I'm having surprises for my birthday. I'm still got the privilege of looking after mom. I've got 2 children, adult children, that are making me prouder and prouder by the minute. And I'm truly blessed. I really am truly blessed. So all is good. All is very, very good. Bit of a health update, and that is there's no news. I'm feeling pretty good. I have been in a lot less pain over the past few weeks, so much so that I have actually stopped taking one of the painkillers that I've actually been taking for nearly 10 years. But that was slightly by accident because I ran out over Christmas. I ran out over Christmas. I had a little bit of a withdrawal for a few days as well, because this one particular tablet, as I say, I've been on for a long, long time. Had a bit of withdrawal as well. Some withdrawal symptoms for about 2 or 3 days. And then that passed. And I'm not too bad. I will sort of take that tablet from time to time going forward. But I've proved to myself I probably don't need it every day anymore. So that was a good find out. And I've been practically pain-free, which is excellent news. My physiotherapist has the results of my MRI scan in picture format, but she doesn't have the radiologist's report. So she hasn't come back to me fully on that yet, but I'm going with no news is good news, because it's been a bit of a while now since my last scan. Upset my lower back a little bit over the past few days, putting the Christmas decorations down and lifting boxes. So I'm in a little bit more pain now than I was a few days ago. But another of the tablets I was taking, which I was taking twice a day, I now only take once a day. And I seem to be on a pretty good spell. So the sort of tendinitis pain that I've been getting since last April is really subsiding now, and I'm only getting the odd sort of shooting pain. So whatever had caused that last year, that seems to be repairing quite nicely, albeit it's taken a very, very long time. And my lower back problems are under control to a degree. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's pretty good start to the new year. So if we can keep it like that, all the better. But I really must make a concerted effort to try and lose some weight this year. And I know that I've been spoiled. I'm being fed very well. The Invisible Chef is a wonderful cook. I'm going through the menopause. There are so many elements to my weight gain. I'm not blaming Paul, I'm blaming myself here. But also there are other elements to my weight gain, which is the menopause and tablets and goodness knows what else. And when you're in pain and you've got back issues, you're not quite as mobile, you're not quite as active, you're not doing as much exercise. There's lots of different reasons for my weight gain, and I appreciate all of them. But that weight gain also doesn't help my ailments, my back problems and things like that. So I'm very, very aware that I do need to lose a little bit of weight, and I've put some more weight on over Christmas, as everybody does. But nothing fits. Went to put my work clothes on and it was like, what? These fit on Christmas Eve? What's going on? There's been a little bit of weight go on over Christmas, but we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. But that is one of my goals for this year, is to lose some weight, because there has been quite an increase over the past couple of years. But on the whole, we go into the new year looking quite bright. and looking forward to looking after Nancy more, really. It's a privilege to be able to look after Nancy, and things have been a little bit difficult over Christmas with her, although she's in very, very good spirits generally and seems to be physically in quite good health. Because it's been Christmas and I've not been at work and the routine's been changed and the days that she goes out or the days that she stays in, all of that has changed. She's lost sort of the concept of what day of the week it is, what time of day it is. So her dementia symptoms have been more obvious, let's put it that way, the past couple of weeks, but she's doing really well and very, very pleased and very, very, very happy with all the lovely Christmas messages that you all sent her as well. So that's super, thank you. And on the note of Christmas, just going back in time slightly, I'm going to share with you just a couple of things that I had as gifts. I had some lovely gifts over Christmas from everybody, all my family. I was treated very, very well. I had some really lovely things. One of my favourite things was something Paul bought me, which was a beautiful, great big new white, very long dressing gown, toweling robe from the White Company. Talk about posh. It's really, really nice and comfy and cosy. And Grace got me a candle from the White Company, which was gorgeous, a Christmas scented one. So everybody knows how much I love the White Company, and that was gorgeous. And my son Adam bought me some beautiful gloves, which are here, which I'm going to show you because they are very, very sparkly. Look at those, aren't they nice? I thought, good going, Adam. They're very, very me. They might look black on screen. They're not. They're actually blue, navy blue. You can see that they're blue now. But look how gorgeous those are. And of course, we've got awful weather at the moment, haven't we? We've got snow. Have you got snow? So those are, well, I did feel posh, especially in my new coat from Nancy from Next, which is also navy blue. They go very, very well. So they were from Adam. Loved that. I was going to show you a couple of other things as well. You know how I like a dupe, and I like the Essence Vault, which is probably one of the best perfume dupe companies out there because they are super strength and they stay on all day. I get so many compliments whenever I wear perfume from the Essence Vault. I will link them down below for you. And I often buy from them. Anyway, Paul bought me 3 perfumes from the Essence Vault. I'll show you boxed because that's what it looks like, boxed. And then what you get is a perfume with a numerical digits on. If you go onto their website, you can type in any perfume or aftershave or cologne or whatever it is you're looking for, men or women. Type in what you're looking for and they will tell you what their version of it is. And their version will always be a number like that. So I have been given number 197, number 19 and 565. 565 is a dupe of one of my favourite perfumes ever, and probably my ultimate favourite perfume, Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle, and it is horrendously expensive. We're talking £300 a bottle. This isn't something I buy very often, obviously, at all. But this is a dupe and it smells exactly the same. Exactly the same. And every time I wear this, oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Every time I wear it, I get compliments all over the place. I really do. Number 19 is a dupe of Black Orchid, sorry. And again, gorgeous. Been wearing that for work this week. Everybody comments on how lovely that is. And 197 is Black Opium, which I haven't worn Black Opium itself for quite some time, but I did used to buy it. Just spot on. The scents are absolutely spot on. And as I say, they last all day. I actually wore Portrait of a Lady the other evening and I didn't even take it out with me. I put it on before I went out, and 2 or 3 people said, that perfume's gorgeous, what is it? So Essence Vault, you can't fault them. And 3 bottles of perfume there is still half the price of what 1 bottle of Portrait of a Lady would cost. Easily, absolute bargain. I'll link them down below for you so you can have a little look if you haven't heard of them already. I had some very nice bath fizzers, Jules bath fizzers, which I haven't had time to sit back and relax in, strangely enough, even though it's been quite chilled. I haven't sort of taken the time just to go and relax in the bath. So that's an up and coming moment, which would be lovely. This was a funny present from Paul. Haven't opened it yet, but this will be a really funny evening, like a date night, perhaps something like that. Or we might do it near my birthday, but this is called Paint Your Partner Challenge. Which I think is going to be hilarious. Release your inner artist is what it says. The hilarious painting challenge. We provide the paints, you provide the talent. So basically, it's a ridiculous, funny, I think it's a TikTok thing where, yeah, basically you get in the box, everything you need, paints, brushes, canvases. All you need to do is add a partner and creative talent. So I think one night we'll sit down, have a glass of vino and paint my partner. And we'll see what that turns out. This was probably, well, this was my favourite present. And I must admit, when I opened this, a little tear came into my eye. And it's because Paul actually had a book made for me. How sweet is that? Merry Christmas, love, Paul. Now, this here is yours truly, and this here looks remarkably like Paul. So this is a little book of our love story. How sweet is that? But it's actually brilliant, funny, lovely, emotional, and some of the pictures are hilarious. And it starts with, Polly, every moment spent with you has been a gift. And it goes on. I won't read you the whole book because there's too much, but on every page, and apparently this book came from America, you had this specially done, every page there is something different. So he tells me how much I mean to him and why, but there are some really funny moments as well. It's about all the things he loves about me and us as a couple and the kind of things we get up to. So this is a good one though. I love that we met in college, which we did donkeys years ago. That's when we originally met. And he's put here in the captions me saying, do you want to go with me to the pub? And he goes, sure. Brilliant. And then there is, I love enjoying holidays and drinks with you. I love that you're a great singer. Brilliant. I love that you're adaptable. I love that we watch the same Christmas movies together every year. This is a good one though. I love that you are able to calm me down when I need it. And there's me saying, it's going to be okay. I've got this. All things are good. You always smell so amazing, and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. But this, I think, is my favourite page. I love that you make everything fun. Yay for toilet cleaning. You know how I love to clean. It was brilliant. Anyway, it's such a thoughtful, gorgeous gift. And as I say, I read it. Look at this picture. That is so me and Paul. And I read it and I got to the end and it was just getting lovelier and lovelier and lovelier. And I was like, what a lovely thing to do. What a lovely present. How gorgeous. I'll read you the last page. It says, Polly, with you every day feels like Christmas. Now that the holiday season is upon us, I want to remind you just how much you mean to me. Thank you for bringing so much joy into my life. And here's to many more Christmases and days that just feel like it. I love you. Love, Paul. What a thing to keep and treasure. I absolutely love it. It's called The Love Book. It's on the back. I don't know who it was published. Well, Love Book, I guess, is the company. But all I know is that he had it made and it came from America. And I absolutely loved it. And when I opened it on Christmas morning, I had a good old chuckle to myself and a few little tears as well. But I absolutely love it. And I did have some amazing presents. Oh, Paul also bought me this, which is absolutely amazing, because one of the things I love to do when I go to bed, sometimes I'm a bit restless or can't sleep, or the menopause anxiety is taking over me a bit, I pop in my earbuds, my little sort of earbuds like that, and I listen to, Paul calls it, are you listening to your well music again? I'm not listening to well music, but I often listen to things like the sound of rainfall or thunder or something like that, or I might listen to relaxing sleep music or something. Anyway, he bought me this, which is amazing, because this has built-in headphones stroke speakers here, but it's also an eye mask. It connects to your mobile phone, just like my AirPods do, and you can choose your music here, so you can actually wear this in bed or whenever you want a little nap. So you're also getting an eye mask, but you're also getting, if you put it over your ears like that, you also get to listen to your music. How zen and peaceful is that? So once I've had me bath in my relaxing whatsits, I can sit back, relax, listen to music or listen to nice sounds. I thought that was great. What a brilliant gift. And I have used it once, but only once. Brilliant. Hey, they'd be good for going on the aeroplane as well. Wherever I'm going on the aeroplane, I don't know whether it's a short flight or a long flight, I could take that with me and have a little snooze. So yeah, I've had some lovely Christmas presents. It's been great. And as I say, lots to look forward to in 2025. I'm sure you have lots to look forward to in 2025 as well. And I appreciate that some of you may have a very challenging year ahead of you for one reason or another. But you know, we're in it together, and whatever happens, I'm sure that with the help of our little lovely community here, we can all sort of boost each other when needed and cheer each other on when needed, and just sort of keep it all good, all things good, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is lovely to be back with you. And as I say, I'm now very much going to be getting into declutter mode, cleaning mode, selling mode, all sorts of things. So lots coming up on the All Things Good channel this year, and certainly the first half of this year. We're going to have a trip away, and we've got this house move. So we have got so much to do. I hope you continue to come with me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, here we are into 2025 already, and I just can't believe how quickly time is going. It is quite unbelievable, isn't it? And before you know it, it'll be next Sunday and I'll be back here with you at 7 a.m. But until then, stay safe, stay in the boat, and keep doing all things good. I'll see you next Sunday. Take care. Bye.